Hey, what's up, everybody? Let me see. I see the lines are filling up. Let's see. Perfect. If you can hear me and see me, type in the chat box and let me know that you can see and hear me. Let me enable the chat first off. If you can see and hear me, type in the chat box and let me know that you can see and hear me. Deborah, what's up? Thelma, how you doing? Sharon, what's up? Michael, what's going on, brother? Patrick, how you doing? I think I said that right. Willie, what's going on, brother? Let's see here. If you can see and hear me, type in the chat box and let me know. All right, let's see. Good evening. Yes, I see and hear you. Thank you so much, Sharon. Thelma, how you doing? Thank you so much. Patrick, how you doing? And Patrick, please let me know that I am saying your name correctly. Deborah, how you doing? Perfect. Willie, how you doing, brother? Perfect. So we still got about 5 minutes before we get started. I always like to jump on a little early. Now, just to kind of hang out with y'all before we dive into everything that I have to share with you, which is going to be very powerful. What I want to do is ask you all, what are you here tonight for? What is it that you want to get out of tonight? Ultimately, if there are one or two things that you can get out of what I share with you tonight, what is it that you really want? So type in the chat box right now. Let me know your intentions for tonight, for tonight's training. Perfect. Patrick said yes. Okay, awesome. So type in the chat box and let me know, what is it that you want out of tonight? What do you want to get? Because of course it's Sunday night. You could be doing anything, watching the game. A lot of things are going on, but you decided to be here with us tonight, and I don't take that lightly one bit. So I'm really going to definitely over deliver for you all tonight. All right. So type in the chat box and let me know, why are you here tonight? What do you want to get out of tonight? Zora, how you doing? Vandalin, how you doing? Yolanda, what's going on? Name is just flying by like crazy. Deborah, Donna, awesome. So let me know. Let's see what we got. Clarity. Okay, and when you say clarity, Willie, what exactly, as far as clarity, be a little bit more specific for me so I can make sure we tackle that. How to talk to people offline. Awesome. Thank you, Thelma. So when you say clarity, Willie, be a little bit more specific for me so I can get some clarity on exactly what you're saying, so I can make sure I deliver on that for you. I think I got an idea of the direction you're going with that, with clarity, Willie, but I want to just make sure, and I don't want to assume. See, Marcus Curry, what's going on, brother? D. Lynn, how you doing? To John Take Action Thomas, what's going on, brother? Awesome. How to talk to people offline. Perfect. Awesome. So for those of you who are just jumping on, I'm basically just asking everyone, type in the chat box, and I see there's a ton of you all on here. type in the chat box and let me know, what are you here tonight for? What is it that you want to get out of tonight's training? Control of my time. Okay. So Deborah, when you say control of my time, I'm assuming, and let me know if I'm assuming correctly, because I don't like to assume, but I think you're meaning that you want to just be more productive with your time. You want to make sure you're leveraging your time. Gonna say how to create a DMO, like a daily method operation. For those of you who are saying, what's a DMO? Basically, a daily plan of action. Absolutely phenomenal, Vanilla. And I think that's what Deborah is saying. That's what she's, referring to as well. Perfect. So we got about 2 minutes before we get started. So type in the chat box and let me know, what are you here for? What do you want to get out of tonight? Scroll through. We'll get started in about 100 seconds. Grab what you want to do right now. Clarity. I get so much coming at me. Online funnels, upsells, downsells, blogging. Woo. Totally understand, Willie. I absolutely get it. You're definitely in the right place tonight, brother, because what I'm going to share with you is going to be absolutely life-changing. Abdonna said, a targeted game plan, business plan to expand business offline as well as online. Perfect, Donna. That's exactly what I thought you were talking about, and that's exactly what you're going to get tonight. I think it's going to be transformational for you all, especially for you all who take in what I share with you and take action. It's going to be absolutely transformational for you. So what you want to do before we get started, grab your beverage for this evening. Of course, I got a bottle of water. I get dry as I'm going through this stuff, and I got a lot to share. Put the kids to bed. Turn off the TV. You don't want to be watching the game in the background or whatever, sitcom is on now. Definitely want to turn that stuff off. Turn off the radio. Silence your phone. Whatever you want to do, you do not want to be distracted. Trust me, because I got a lot to share, and I'm gonna go through it, pretty swiftly, because I don't want to keep you all longer. I really don't want to keep you no longer than 45 to 60 minutes. Okay, I want to get through it, get you some powerful stuff, and wrap it up. So awesome. Ursula, I see you. Ursula, how you doing? James, BG. Awesome. So welcome, everyone. It's a lot of names just flying by really quickly. Jakar, what's going on, brother? It's just flying by real quick. So if I didn't, there's a lot of names on here. Definitely appreciate you all. Love you all. Value you all here. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm excited. So what I'm going to do when we dive into, I'm actually about to dive into this now. Everybody can hear and see me. I'm about to go into full screen so I can share my slides. And I'm going to disable the chat, because while I'm going, I don't want you to be distracted, chatting and things of that nature, or seeing the chat flying up and down, people dropping comments. So I'm going to just disable the chat. I know a few of you have how to better target my audience, creating that wild phrase like you do to get their attention and follow through with the purchase. Awesome. Deborah said, yes, organizing what needs to be done, in what order. Perfect. Awesome. So I'm going to disable the chat, ladies and gentlemen, so we can dive into the content. I don't want you to be distracted. Then at the end, I'm going to leave plenty of time. What's up, Noble? At the end, I'm going to leave plenty of time to answer any and all questions. I'm going to answer any and all questions. And I know some of you are on your mobile device, and you're not able to type in the chat box. And if you have my cell phone number, you can text my cell phone your questions. And if you don't have my cell phone number, it's 404-447-5919. 404-447-5919. So at the end, if you're not able to type in the chat box your questions, you can text them to my cell phone. Okay? So that's that. And how many people get on these trainings? They're like, did he really just give his number out? Yes, I'm a real person. I love talking to people and connecting with people and seeing how I can help you. Not one of those guys who hides behind the computer screen and things of that nature. Just got a text. Let me make sure we're good from a technical side. Perfect. So let's dive in. Let's see here. Let's go to full screen. Make sure my slides ready. Perfect. Enable chat. Perfect. So let's dive in. So tonight you're about to discover the 7 rapid business growth secrets that's guaranteed to triple your income, double your productivity, so you can work less while making more and help you close out 2014 strong and go into 2015 with massive momentum. Now, a lot of people say they want to DMO, they want to get productive, they want to be able to use it, leverage their time better, the whole 9 yards. So we're going to cover that. And what's also really, really cool for you all, of course, we know that the new year is coming up, and a lot of people are waiting to January and February to start game planning. So I'm actually going to set you up with an unfair advantage tonight so you can go into the new year 60 to 90 days ahead of everyone else in the world, and you go into 2015 with massive momentum. So I'm going to say that again. You're about to discover the 7 rapid business growth secrets that's guaranteed to triple your income, double your productivity so you can work less while making more and help you close out 2014 strong and go into 2015 with massive momentum. Now that's a mouthful. And was that a bold promise? Absolutely yes. And I'm going to keep it. So I know it's a lot of you all who may not know me, who this may be the first time we've connected, you know, been on a training with me. So I'm going to go through my story really, really quickly so we can dive into the content. So who is Marquell Russell? So I'm the creator and founder of Infinite Success University, the #1 home business training platform on the planet, helping a whole lot of people all across the globe. I'm extremely excited about it, and extremely excited about the adjustments that we need, the new I guess I'll just call them adjustments for now that we've made to it. I'm also a best-selling author, speaker, trainer, and the #1 rapid business growth strategist on the planet. And the reason I use the word rapid, I don't use that lightly. A lot of people will tell you that it takes a long time to make money, that it takes a long time to create success. But once you have the right strategies with the right tactics, it's not all about, a lot of people think it's tactics, but it's really about having strategy, processes, and systems in place. And when you have that, you can actually create success a whole lot faster, okay? Rapidly is the word I like to use. Also, I'm a multiple award-winning marketer, but most importantly, what I'm most excited about all this stuff is I have successful coaching clients and students all across the globe. But it wasn't always this way. I grew up in a drug-infested environment, and everyone who I grew up around, they either worked a job there, you know, all week. And where I grew up, we had the candy lady, where we can go get candy and, you know, snacks and stuff like that, you know, from the lady's house or the guy's house in the neighborhood. And well, the candy lady, of course. And even when the guy had the candy, we still called the candy lady for some reason. But when we used to ask our relatives and our older individuals, our elders, could we get a couple dollars to go to the candy lady? They always say, well, I'm broke. Money don't grow on trees and things of that nature. And I could never figure out how could someone that worked all week still be broke on payday. Never could figure that out. And I looked on the other hand, I had my cousins and other guys who I looked up to in the neighborhood. They were driving the cars that I liked. They was wearing the clothes, you know, had the girls, looking good, smelling good, you know, but they were selling drugs. So, of course, one thing that's another, I want to be wealthy. I didn't want to go down the route where I saw people going down because they were telling me to go to school, get a good job. You know, we'll go to school, get good grades, you know, graduate, go to college, get a good job, you know. And that's what the people who were around me, that's what they had done. And it didn't seem like that particular program worked in my eyes, okay? So I jumped in, went the other route, you know, started selling drugs, hanging out. I started my first illegal pharmaceutical business at a very young age. One thing led to another. I dropped out of high school in 10th grade, so I literally have a 9th grade education. And of course, one thing led to another after that. I got convicted as a felon not long after. So after that, I actually started my first entertainment company because I had my first son when I was 19. And I was actually in jail then. So I came home and I said, hey, I'm going to get me 2 jobs. I know one job isn't going to do it, so I got 2. Well, I actually got 1. I said I was going to get 2. And I was changing oil on 18-wheelers and, you know, changing tires on 18-wheelers that came through Atlanta at a truck stop. And I looked at the price list one day, just sitting there, and I was like, man, $300 I made every hour on my sweat, and I only make $8 an hour. Where I'm from, that's called pimping. So I'm out of here. So I went back to doing what I knew best at the time, but I had a different mindset because now I had a son, and I knew going around down the route that I was going, I wasn't going to be in my son's life, just like my dad wasn't around when I was growing up. So I started an entertainment company because I always had an ear for good music, and I knew a lot of people who were really good at it, like doing beats, rapping, singing, and stuff like that. So I started an entertainment company. A friend of mine actually introduced me to one of his cousins who actually was running the club at the time. So I started doing club promotions as well. So I hanging in the club one night, and I was actually on the way home one day, and a friend of mine had invited me out to his album release party, and I had said I wasn't gonna go because I was kind of tired. I was just gonna go on into the house. So I feel like God just had a different plan, so He led me on in. So I went to the club, hanging out, drinking, and hanging out or whatever. And the guy walks up to me and pitches me on network marketing for the very first time. Tells me about his upline mentor, a millionaire, is going to be in town at a meeting. I had to meet him. So I was like, man, opportunity to meet a legitimate millionaire? Absolutely. So I went, was blown away. Residual income, making money in my sleep. I was absolutely blown away. So I got involved in network marketing. I was committed to making this work. Okay, I was buying all the different products, traveling to these events. You know, I got led online. And was like, wow, because everybody who I thought was going to join, they didn't join. They didn't buy anything. Looked at me like I was crazy. Told them I got tricked into a pyramid scheme, and I was like, wow, oh my God, what happened? So I got led online because one of my upline at the time, he actually gave me a laptop, and I had to keep it plugged up and missing a few buttons, but hey, it still worked, right? I could still get online. And I was led online by a young lady who was on my team. And she told me we can actually build this business on the internet. So I got exposed to attraction marketing and lead generation and stuff like that. And I was just blown away. So I fully immersed myself, bought all kind of products. Like my buddy Willie said at the beginning, I was just going through funnel after funnel and upsell and downsell up after downsell and upsell and, just buying as much stuff I can get my hands on. But I had zero results to show for it. And I literally went broke. Wasn't there anything wrong with network marketing? But it was that I didn't have an action plan. I didn't have a mentor, and I was just stuck. Didn't know what to do next, and I wasn't taking any action on anything. So, of course, if you're spending money all the time and you're not making anything, nothing's is going to happen out of that, right? And worse. And you may be thinking, okay, that's bad, but it actually got worse. I went broke, and I had to move from where I was living to a much cheaper apartment with my girlfriend, who is actually now my wife. She paid all my rent and bills and everything. It was bad. I had to move back to the hood, basically. Rats and roaches. It was just all bad. But, I just really had to humble myself. And all while this was going on, my mother was dying from cancer. I didn't even tell my mom what I was going through because I didn't want her to, she had her own, things going on, which was a weight on all of us. But I'm like, man, this is really, really bad. So while this was going on, my mother was dying from cancer, so it's all terrible. So I was really looking like this gentleman right here one day and just flipping the switch. Things started to change for me because I was so frustrated and heated. I don't know if it's any of you listening right now. If you maybe you're in a place right now, or maybe you have been in a place where you just got so heated and frustrated with where you were in my life. Where you were in your life. Because at this point, I was frustrated. I was just heated. I was just like, what is going on? What is going on? But I wasn't looking for anybody to blame. I got really, really present with the pain I was experiencing. And I made a personal commitment to doing whatever it was going to take to change my life. I talk to people all the time, and they tell me all these excuses about they don't have the money, they don't have the time, they don't have this. Well, the main one is I don't have the money. And I'm like, man, you're not talking to somebody who don't know broke. Don't tell me, man, about being broke, because I know all about it. So don't come to me with that. So I really got present with where I was, and I said I had to change my girls paying my bills. It was just at that point where if she would have pulled the plug and said, man, this guy's tripping, and went on her own way, because while she was paying all the bills and everything, I wasn't out looking for a job. I was still trying to figure this internet thing out because I was determined to make it happen. So fast forward, here's my new lifestyle. This is actually me and my son hanging out at the amusement park. It was like doing spring break one time, and he was just excited because we were just going and getting right on the rides, and we was getting off the rides, jumping back in line, and when nobody there, he was like, man, where is everybody? And I was like, well, they're at work, son. And I'm not never the guy that'll bash a job, because a job can be a blessing. It can help you fuel your dreams and goals in your business. But I was like, when you have your own business, you can create your own schedule. You can come hang out in amusement parks during the week while everyone has work. You can go shopping, during the week while everyone has work, and there's no traffic or nothing like that. That's what it's really all about, having that freedom. Do you still have to put in the work? Absolutely. But it's definitely worth it when you can create that freedom, and spend life time with your family. Because like I said, my dad wasn't around growing up. So one of the biggest blessings for me is to be around my sons all the time, as much as I want to. So it's also me and my family was out in Florida, doing some laser tag, which was really, really cool. This is me. I like to hang out at my son's school, read to the class. He's in fifth grade. My oldest son is in fifth grade now. My youngest hasn't even started school. So fifth grade, I don't think they're into me reading to the class and stuff like that right now. But I was speaking on for Career Day last year, and they just thought it was the coolest thing that I had my own website. Of course, I was talking about my favorite subject, which is entrepreneurship. A lot of the teachers even came to me and was like, "Hey, man, they asked for cards and stuff because they want to get into their own business, to start something up to help supplement incomes and so forth." So that was pretty cool. It's also me and my son, both of them hanging out. This guy, he doesn't have the afro anymore, and he's actually walking now. But my oldest son, he had a field trip last year at the skating ring, and I was like, man, we're not gonna do any work today. I just got my youngest son dressed, and we just went and hung out at the skating ring all day, and it was pretty cool. Like I say, this is basically everything what I'm going to share with you all tonight helped make this all a reality. Okay, help make this all a reality. If anybody ever told you that success was a secret and all that, we're going to dispel that tonight. I'm really with some powerful stuff. Also a couple weeks ago, well, not a couple weeks ago, probably about a couple months ago, actually, the 4th of July weekend, we got my sister-in-law and her husband, or my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, and their kids. We told them to pack it up. We all went down to Tybee Island, paid all expenses paid, hung out on the beach, just really had a ball and really enjoyed it. Rented a boat, went out on the ocean. It was really, really cool. And it expanded all of our visions, because it was definitely a life-changing experience. But just being able to do that, coming from where I was just a very short while ago, it was definitely a blessing for God. So I don't take that for granted for 1 second. This is us again, just hanging out on the boat, out on the ocean, and things of that nature. It's me and my son and my nephew out on the boat. And one of the things that I'm really, really passionate about is giving back, especially to our youth. Okay, because I always ask myself, man, what if I knew this stuff 10 years ago or 20 years ago? And I don't regret any of it. I don't have any regrets or nothing like that. But I'm like, okay, everything I go through is for a reason. So I'm like, okay, how can I take this and give back and empower our youth? So I started an organization called I Am Breaking the Cycle. We did our first I Am Breaking the Cycle this past summer. It was July 26th and 27th. We really showed our youth about entrepreneurship, personal development, finance, and really taking control of their lives and not just being statistics and being victims of circumstance. So that's really something big that I'm really, really passionate about, giving back, and that's really, really what it's all about. You see my buddy John in the background and his brother Alexander. They may be on right now, but absolutely life-changing stuff. So that's really me at a glance. All right. So let's talk about why I struggled and went broke. Why did I struggle and go broke? First off, I struggled with getting into action. I just felt stuck. I was buying all kind of stuff, going to event after event. I just felt stuck. I didn't know. If you remind me at the end, I'll show you that I have a stack of notebooks that's probably tall as my son. Okay, and if you remind me at the end, I'll show you these notes. But they're right here sitting to the right of me on my desk. The right of my desk. And if you remind me, I'll show them to you. But I had notes and notes and notes and notes. It was like, man, what do I do with this? I got so much information. What do I do? Because I was told that knowledge was power. Okay? And that's absolutely false, because I had the knowledge, but wasn't getting any results. Why? Because I wasn't applying anything. The applied knowledge is where the power is. Also, limiting beliefs held me back. Okay? My mind wasn't programmed for success. One of my mentors told me a long time ago, we're wired for success, but we're programmed for failure. And I was like, wow. Okay. So my limiting beliefs held me back. I also struggle with getting focused, staying organized, being productive and consistent. I see several of you asking about having a daily method operation. How can I manage my time better? How can I be more efficient during my days? A lot of people say, well, man, if I could do this business full time, I can get more done. And I'm here to tell you, and I want to submit to you that if you can't be efficient and productive part time, you're not going to be efficient and productive full time, because now you just have more time to waste. So once you work on getting proficient and productive with just a few hours or even an hour a day, now you can really maximize, because you can actually get more done in an hour or two. You can get more than a person who has all day who doesn't do anything. So we're going to talk about that. I also had no clue how to effectively get my prospects in front of a presentation to get them to join. Okay? Didn't have no idea what to do, how to get them in front of people, tell them they're going to watch. They didn't watch. They're going to follow up. They're going to show up at the meetings. They're going to do this. It just wasn't going my way. I also had no leadership and team building skills, not from a legitimate business standpoint. I just didn't know what to do. I also had no cash flow. I was spending out money, but wasn't making any. Okay? And if you don't have cash flow in business, it's a recipe for failure. I also struggled with prospecting, inviting, and closing. Didn't know what to say to people, didn't know how to get them to watch the presentation, and most importantly, I didn't know how to close. Now, I don't know if you know it or not, but it doesn't matter how many leads you generate, how many people you call, how much prospecting you do, how many home meetings you do, if you don't know how to collect the decision, which is also known as closing. I also struggled to get leads, and I just didn't know. After I ran out of my friends and family list, my warm, quote unquote, warm market, I didn't know how to generate leads and get people contacting me to want to know about my business. I also had zero technical skills. When my upline gave me that laptop, I didn't even have a Facebook account. I mean, I had a Facebook account. My business partner, who I had the entertainment company with, he actually ran my Facebook and Twitter. I didn't know how to do it. I never had posted to Facebook. I didn't know how to send an email. I just didn't know what to do. Okay, you talking about SEO and all this stuff? I had no clue. I had no coach, no mentor, or anyone guiding me in the right direction. It was just a lot of the blind leading the blind. How many of you can relate to that? Okay, and the guys who introduced me to network marketing, they were brand new as well. I just had to, go out on my own to figure this stuff out and put the pieces together, and it took me years to do it. And also, I had no strategic daily plan of action, also referred to as a DMO, a daily method of operation. Had none of that. So, and I just wanted to keep this on one slide. I probably could have went on and on and on and on, but I just wanted to keep it to this 11 things. These are 11 reasons why I struggled and basically went broke, basically. All right. So they help you get away from that. And I don't know. Let me know by show of hands. Can you relate to any of these? Can you relate to any of these? So let's move on. Let's talk solutions. We talked about the problem. We talked about what happened, what went wrong. So let's talk solutions. Okay. Let's talk about the 7 rapid business growth secrets. Number 1, you want to, and I don't have any fancy slides or anything like that. We're just going to get down to the nitty gritty, and I'm not going to play around with it. All right. So number 1 is you're going to create a compelling vision. Okay. A lot of people say you got to create a why that makes you cry. That's not going to be enough. I'm going to say that again. Having a big why, a why that makes you cry, isn't going to be enough. A lot of you, and a lot of us, I won't say a lot of you, a lot of us have had the same. We've been in multiple companies, done multiple systems, bought a lot of products, and had the same why each time. Had the same reasons why each time, but still we failed to create results. Why? Because we didn't have a compelling vision of what or who we want to be. I tell people all the time. People say, man, give me a DMO, give me a daily method of operation. What should I be doing every day? Give me a daily plan of action. And I actually gave it, I taught it tons of times. And people don't do it. A very, very, very small group of people do it. Okay? Why? Because they don't have a compelling vision of who they want to be. Okay? So now that they don't have that vision, they're not willing to do get and do the things. They're not willing to go through the notes. They're not willing to correct the content. They're not willing to email the list every day. They're not willing to create products. They're not willing to do marketing and learn marketing. They're not willing to travel to events. They're not willing to invest into a coach. They're not willing to do anything because their vision isn't big enough. It's not compelling enough. A great quote that Mr. Michael Beckwith said, he said, pain pushes you until a vision pulls you. And once you get that vision, it's so powerful. And so many people will join your business or buy your products and so forth just because you have a vision, because most people don't have a vision. So the first thing you want to do is create a compelling vision and write this down. What does your life look like 12 months from now? Okay? And you don't have to write it right now, but just write these bullets down. 12 months from now, what does your life look like? Then go to the next line and write 5 months from now, what does your life look like? 10 years from now, what does your life look like? And you can even put 3 years from now in between 1 and 5. Okay? And when you write this, don't write it from a point of, well, 1 year from now, I want. 3 years from now, I want. Write it like this. Today is the 28th, September 28th. So when you write this, write, it is September 28th, 2015, and I, fill in the blank. You write this in complete present tense. I live in this kind of house. I drive this kind of car. I make this kind of income. I have this kind of business. I'm able to travel here with my family. I travel here with my family. We have this, and just write it like that. 3 years from now, it's September 28th, 2017. I live here. I travel here on a regular, blah, blah, blah. And you just fill it in. You write that. And you read it every day. It's called A Definite Purpose. If you haven't read Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, I highly recommend you read it. And he goes into having a definiteness of purpose. That's the first thing you start with, having a definiteness of purpose, which is also a compelling vision and getting clear on what it is that you want to be. Okay, how do you want people to view you? What kind of impact that you want to have on the world? Okay, very, 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 very powerful. Number 2 is creating a strategic and efficient daily plan of action. Creating a strategic and efficient daily plan of action. A lot of people say, I need a daily method operation. I'm just all over the place. I'm not doing anything. What do I do? What do I do? And it's quite simple. And it really depends on, of course, your time and things of that nature. But I always say break it up into a few different components. And I probably had to talk to you individually to help develop one specifically for you. But just an overall one, a few components that you would have in a daily method operation is some kind of physical activity. You want to get that heart rate up every day, at least 20 to 30 minutes a day. There's studies have shown that increases your lifespan by 7 to 10 years. That's very, very powerful. Most people, they say it's called death in the U.S. is heart disease because people don't get that heart pumping every morning. It's very, very important. So start day off with some kind of physical activity. I always start my day off with kind of prayer and meditation and physical activity. Okay, some content creation, communication, whether that's on the phone or emailing your list or social media, whatever the case may be, and then probably have an hour or so a day of education. Okay, education, so now you're not spending all day going through webinars and trainings and so forth, because they do have their place, but you don't want to spend your whole day doing that. Okay, and now you kind of break it up like that: content creation, communication, education, and some kind of physical activity. Now, of course, you have to piece that up however your day is. Some people say, well, I don't have time to do physical activity. And also, you want to make sure you try not like 30 minutes a day or whatever for audio, some kind of audio, personal development. You want to be doing personal development every day. So at least 30 minutes a day of personal development, or, reading a book. It could be audio book or whatever the case may be. Audible.com, you can download on your phone. And you can actually listen to that on the way to work. So there's really no excuse. If you need to get your physical activity up and your current schedule doesn't allow that, get up a little early. Okay? You have to do what you have to do these things. It may be a little comfortable at first, but you got to do it if you really want the results that you really say that you want. If you really have that compelling vision that you want. You want to be, maybe your business, part of your business is being healthy. You got to get up a little bit early to get your exercise. You want to start the day off. Number 3 is focus. Focus was follow one course until successful. What does that mean? Basically, a lot of us have joined multiple different things. We're trying to build multiple different things at one time, and we're figuring out what's going on because we got sold into the idea of multiple streams of income. You always want to have multiple streams of income, and you got to have multiple streams of income. And the thing is, that's right. But the thing is, you have to get one stream going first. Because a lot of times, we have what I like to call puddles that can just drop anytime. And a stream, you have to get one stream going, one stream flowing before you can create another stream of income. If you don't have one thing going, you don't have a stream of income. So you laser beam focus in and say, okay, I got this one project that I'm working on. What can I do every single day? If I don't get anything else done, what's the 1 or 2 things that I must get done today to move this project forward? Basically, my non-negotiables. What the 1 or 2 things I need to do today to move this project and my life forward? Focus and do that every single day, and plan the day ahead. And this also ties with number 2. But the night before you go to bed, map out your next day. So now once you wake up, you're focused. You have a game plan in mind. You know what you're gonna do, and your vision ties into that. So you can't be distracted. I posted on Facebook the other night. If your vision is big enough, it won't allow you to get distracted. You won't get sucked into all the funnels and the upsells and all this different stuff because it's not aligned with your vision and it's not aligned with your daily method of operation, and you're focused. So hopefully you see how this all ties together. And this may seem simple. A lot of people may be thinking, well, I know that already. And if you're thinking that, I challenge you to ask yourself, how well am I doing that? And how consistently am I doing that? And does your results dictate that you know that already? I know that may sting a little bit, but do your results dictate that you know that already? Because a lot of times we know stuff and we're not doing it. And knowing and not doing is not knowing. The guy who said that, but knowing and not doing is not knowing. Let's move forward. Number 4 is marketing mastery. Of course, we got the greatest product in the world, the greatest business opportunity in the world, the greatest book in the world. You could be the best person in the world. But if you don't know how to market effectively and get your message out to the world and get your message to the right market, it's still a waste of your time. You have to understand marketing. Once you understand marketing, it doesn't matter what company you're in, it doesn't matter your product. None of that matters because you know how to effectively generate leads. And we're going to talk about what you do after you get those leads, but you know how to effectively get leads. You never know how to, you never run out of people to talk to. People see you. People see you have value, and people want to reach out to you. Okay, and you want to understand that there's 2 different types of marketing. You have brand awareness marketing, and then you have direct response marketing. So here's what I mean. Brand awareness marketing is things like Coca-Cola and the big billion-dollar companies do. When they got the billboards and they got the commercials and a lot of different stuff like that. And then you have direct response marketing. This is where you really want to master, okay? You really want to master direct response marketing because direct response marketing is you're talking directly to a specific targeted market, and you have basically you have an idea of the reaction that you're going to get. So you do your marketing and you give a call to action. So you're doing a video or a blog post or any kind of marketing medium, whatever you're using, and you're giving a call to action, whether it's go to my website and opt in, whether it's click the link below, whether it's email or whatever the case may be, but it's direct response marketing. You're marketing and you're wanting a direct response. And that's what the highest 6, 7, and 8 figure, whether in network marketing, whether in online marketing, whether speakers, coaches, or whatever, that's what they master to create these huge empires. Okay, you have to be a master of direct response marketing. Once you can master that, you can literally print money. And then once you learn how to generate these leads on a consistent day-to-day basis, because if you're not generating leads, you don't have a business. Okay, it's just like if you had a brick and mortar business. If you don't have people coming into your brick and mortar business, your physical location, your store every day, you don't have a business. So once you generate these leads, now it's all about conversions. A lot of people talk about, well, we generate 10,000 leads every single day, but they never talk about how are those leads converting into cash. No matter how many leads you're generating every day, if you don't know how to convert those leads, converting those leads, and conversion is a different process. You have, when they come to your website, you want to convert them into a lead, and then once you convert them into a lead, you want to convert them into either a team member, a client, a sale, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so you to convert those leads. Very, very, very important. Now there's multiple different ways that you can convert leads. You can convert them over the phone. You can get on the phone and talk to them. These are people who came to your site. They enter their information, so they already see you as an expert. Just imagine you calling your leads, answering the phone, say, "Oh my God, this is Deborah from the video. This is Deborah from the blog post. This is Deborah from online. Oh my God, I'm on the phone. I can't believe that I'm on the phone with you right now." Just imagine that. That's what happens when you have a lead that comes to your site. They enter your information and you call them. They're ecstatic to hear from you. I've been getting your emails for the past few months, man. Oh my God, man, I really love what you're doing. What is it that you do? And they're dying to join your business and buy from you. Promise you. So you convert your leads over the phone. You can convert them through email, webinars, conference calls. I mean, there's multiple different ways to convert them. And those are different. That's, of course, that's a training in itself. And if you want a more in-depth training on converting leads, let me know and I'll put it together for you. But so we take a lead and generate it, and then we convert the lead to cash. So from that point, we go into automation and leverage, because now once we figure out how to generate a lead, then we learn how to convert that lead. Now we want to automate the process, because we talked about how to work less and make more. One of my biggest intentions for this past year, was to work less and make more. And because of automation and leverage, that's absolutely what happened. Because I was intentional about it, and I put automation and leverage into place, and that's absolutely what happened. Absolutely mind-blowing. So automation and leverage comes in when you do things like when you have webinars, or you do conference calls, or you have email follow-up sequences that convert for you, even when you're traveling, or with your family, or sleep. You still have your emails and things like that you're going on. You got automated marketing funnels, so people are coming to your sites, entering their name and email, and they're watching your sales videos or your network marketing presentation, and they're joining your business or buying your products even when you sleep. So that's rapid business growth secret number 6, automation and leverage. Now here's one a lot of people don't talk about: wealth mastery. Of course, online in the network marketing world and online marketing world, we talk a whole lot about how to make a ton of money. How to make a ton of money. But we don't talk about how to create wealth. Because a lot of people say, well, okay, you can sell and create wealth. And it's not necessarily true. Wealth is making money. Your money making you money. So here's an example. A lot of people say, well, yeah, I want to make $100,000 a month. I want to make $1 million a month. Okay, I want to make $10 million a year from their business, from selling and marketing and so forth. But wealth is when your assets make that. So let's say, for example, you have $100 million in an investment account, and it kicks out a 10% rate of return every year. Okay? So you have 100 million, and of course we can definitely get 10%. If you don't know how, contact me. We can talk about it. But $100 million in an investment account at a 10% rate of return every year. That's $10 million every year that comes into your household. And of course, these are big numbers, but it's one of our major goals. But I won't just put it out there. So at 10% rate of return, you got $10 million coming in every single year, whether you work or not. whether you turn on your business or not. And this is just $10 million a year, and it's not including your business income. This is passive income. That is what wealth is about. So if you're making a ton of money and you don't know how to minimize the amount of tax that you're paying on it, by doing investments and by doing things like your W-4, here's a quick tip, Wealth Master tip. If you work a job, the fastest way to increase your income starting this week, you have this thing. If you haven't done it already, you have this thing on your job. It's called a W-4. When you first got your job, you filled out this thing called a W-4, and it told the government how much money to take out of your paycheck. Now, if you have a business, you probably had started a business since then, a network marketing business, online business, or whatever, and you didn't go back to your W-4 because now you qualify for more tax deductions. So now the government will take out less money. So now you have more money to invest into your business, to invest for the long term, to pay off any debt that you have, and that's very, very powerful. But a lot of times we talk about how to make a ton of money, but we don't talk about wealth management. That's why most people who win the lotto go broke within 3 to 5 years, because they hit the jackpot and made a whole lot of money, but no one taught them anything about wealth mastery, how to take this money that you're making and create wealth. Okay, you want to really, really understand that. Here's something else powerful. Okay, you probably saw one of my YouTube videos where I said there's 3 millionaire formulas. So I talked about a liquid millionaire, talked about a cash flow millionaire, and I talked about a virtual millionaire. This is a concept I learned from one of my mentors. And a virtual millionaire, so basically his thing that he said, 2 things that are alike are the same, or something like that. Don't quote me on that, okay? But basically what he says is, if you have $1 million in an investment account at a 6% rate of return, that's $60,000 that's coming into your house every year passively. That's $60,000 coming passively from $1 million you have an investment account at a 6% rate of return. Okay, so that's $60,000 per year, which is $5,000 per month. So if you can create a $5,000 per month income, and of course I can show you how to do it, and you probably already on track to it. You probably already know how to do it, who knows? But if you can create a $5,000 per month income, which you can, maybe you're in a network marketing business, maybe you're selling your products online, affiliate marketing, whatever the case may be, but a $5,000 per month income, passive income, that's the same thing as having $1 million in an investment account at a 6% rate of return. So if you create a $5,000 per month income through a membership site or whatever the case may be, you are a virtual millionaire. I hope you got that. Write that down if you didn't already. So I want to give you a bonus tip. I know y'all said 7 tips, but I actually want to give you a bonus tip. The bonus tip is get a mentor or coach. Even if it's not me, find someone who you resonate with and who can help you create results. Because that's the fastest way to get results. Get someone who's already created results, someone who already know where the landmines are and can lead you and guide you, and who's willing to lead you and guide you. Get a mentor or coach. If I knew that, I would have just got a mentor or coach when I first got involved with this online network marketing stuff, who could really show me how to create results. And it would have saved me tens of thousands of dollars. So we're not done yet. But first off, before I move forward, I want to know how you're getting value so far. By a show of hands, let me know if you're getting value so far. If you got something out of these 7 secrets plus the bonus, are you getting some value so far? Awesome. So let me ask you a question. Do you ever wonder why most people fail when it comes to building their business or achieving their dream in life? You ever wonder why most people never rank advanced or reach their true potential in their company? After working personally with hundreds of people over the last several years, I have to say that one thing above all else that's responsible, in my personal opinion, of course, for the failure of most people. What is it? It's going at it alone. So maybe you're familiar with just how lonely being an entrepreneur can be. And after all, we all know that the buck stops with you. I mean, we know that a lot of people look at us crazy as entrepreneurs. They just don't get it. They say that we're crazy. They're like, man, you be realistic, go get a real job. We just hear all of that nonsense. And no one is there to motivate you, inspire you, hold you accountable, and tell you where you're going wrong, and to give you course correction. And sure, ebooks and video courses and webinars and audios, they have their place. But once you hit that download button, it's up to you to get it done. It's up to you alone to make it work and surmount the hurdles along the way. And of course, there will be hurdles. It's just part of the journey. Is it any wonder why people just get overwhelmed and frustrated and just throw in the towel? We're not anymore. These same exact problems, like I said, I coach people all over the globe, all different backgrounds. And I notice it's these same problems over and over and over again. And these same problems are what actually inspired me to form what I call the Rapid Business Growth Mastermind. The Rapid Business Growth Mastermind. Now, unlike just your average typical video series or ebook or webinar series or seminar, this is an intimate, collaborative environment where you can learn in a supportive group setting and have one-on-one coaching on how to achieve massive success in your business at a rapid pace. The truth is, we thrive in groups, and we can achieve so much more when we have a group to support and develop us. And one-on-one coaching is the icing on the cake. That's really what helped me catapult into a whole nother stratosphere. So I'm literally committing to you and your business for the next 12 months. Yes, I'm literally committing to you and your business for the next 12 months. As I said, when I went into this year, one of my biggest intentions was to work less and make more. And I tested some things out, applied a lot of different strategies, and they worked like crazy. And I've been able to make some amazing things happen. Some of the best days and months of my life. And I want to pour that into you and help you create the same results into your business if you let me. So when you're part of a group of like-minded individuals, all headed in the same direction with the same goal in mind, the possibilities are endless, and you can create success with ease and faster than you ever imagined possible. So for a limited time only, I'm basically opening the door for only 10 serious people who want to see massive gains in the business in this unique supportive group and intimate environment. And I said 10, I really want to focus in, and I can only help 10 at a time. I mean, because like I said, I'm really committing to that business. I want to make sure they get my undivided attention, basically, so I can really help them go from where they are in their business and life to where they want to go. And to be honest with you, there's actually only 7 slots left. So who is this mastermind for? It's not for everybody, but who is it for? It's for serious-minded entrepreneurs that want to take their life and business to the next level, go full-time in their business, and even get to 6 figures and beyond. It's for action-taking entrepreneurs that are willing to commit to their success, invest in themselves, and roll up their sleeves to make it happen. This is a must if you're an entrepreneur, network marketer, expert, coach, consultant, speaker, online marketer, podcaster, service professional, and anyone who has a burning desire to do what you love and relentlessly pursue your dreams. So who is this mastermind not for? As I said, it's not for everyone. It's not for those who want to whine, complain, make excuses, pass blame on others, settle for less, and live a mediocre life, live well below their potential, never take any action, or act like they're not completely in control of their success, lifestyle, and income. So here's what a few of my clients and students have to say. Miss Valerie Matthews Hayes, she may be online, I'm not sure, but she basically posted in our Facebook group the other day. She said, I had the benefit of a coaching session with Marco yesterday. OMG. The amount of information and perspective that he shared in such a short period of time was phenomenal. Since we spoke, I have been in immediate implementation mode doing and exploring what we talked about. If you can make arrangements, even just for one session, I suggest you make it happen. You will be better for it. Me and Valerie had a conversation. She was really overwhelmed. She was really all over the place. I hope she don't mind me sharing the story, but all over the place. And we really got on the line with it. I really got on the line with it, and we really cut a lot of the fat and really focused in on what she was passionate about. And now we start to lay the foundation of Valerie really building her business to her income goal, and even taking it to a whole nother level in a very, very, very short period of time. So I'm very, very excited to be working with Valerie. And she's been online for the past 2 or 3 years, has spent well over $10,000 just trying to figure this stuff out. No results to show for it. But now we had one conversation, and because of that conversation and our ongoing coaching, her life will never be the same. I'm excited to be working with her. Miss Sharon Lake, she posted in the group. She said, yes, sir. Awesome, awesome, awesome. If anyone is on the fence with this, I implore you to take advantage of Marquell's Mastermind group. You will be empowered to take your business to another level. Thank you, Marquell. You are the epitome of what a true mentor is. I really appreciate that, Sharon. Mr. Justin Hammond said, I wouldn't have become a six-figure earner without him. He said, anytime you get the chance to do business with Marquell, do it. He's helped me with many things in my own personal business, and I wouldn't have become a six-figure earner without him. What he says is gold. Just listen. Keep blessing Marquell with your gift. You're changing the world. Ms. Tracy Borson said, I would like to tell you that Coach Marquell Russell has already far exceeded my expectations. We have had 2 coaching sessions, and he is already helping me develop a new stream of income that I never could have done by myself. Marquell's coaching is worth much more to me than what he charges. I could easily pay 2 or 3 times what he charges, as what he is teaching me is so worthwhile. If you're looking to become successful in any business, I would definitely tell you to start coaching Marquell as soon as possible. He's really great. So John Thomas said, when I came to Marquell, I was struggling in my network marketing business. My recruiting sucked. He showed why. After participating in this training and coaching and taking action, the results changed dramatically. I've been able to make money online for the first time. I've had 3 4-figure days, recruit people to my business on a consistent basis, generate a consistent flow of leads, and I've even hit a top rank in my company and help others do the same. So we've heard from Valerie. She got crystal clear clarity, going to build a massive business. Ms. Tracy Borson said she just found a whole other income stream that she didn't even know was there. How just imagine having that just kind of aha moment in your life and just find a whole new stream of income, or even just creating a 6-figure income by applying some strategies that I teach you, like Mr. Justin Hammonds, or like Mr. John Thomas, making money for the first time online. Because my mentor told me a long time ago, man, if you can make $1 online, you can make $1 million. So just imagine making money for the very first time online, and even having 3 and 4-figure days, recruiting people into your network marketing business on a consistent basis, and generating a consistent flow of leads. Do you see the value of having that in your business and in your life? Mr. Doug Copenhaver said, blessed to have found Marquell. The value in the coaching and training is unheard of in the industry. Talk about over-delivering. Wow. I've got more value in 1 week with Marquell than I have since joining network marketing 7 months ago. Thank you so much, Dale. Mr. AJ Haley said, before meeting Marquell, I struggled in my business. After listening and watching Marquell's trainings, I was instantly able to implement the strategies. By doing this, I was able to see a dramatic increase in my business. Marquell's laid back and easy approach makes it very simple to immediately take action and see results. I recommend anything Marquell puts out because I know from firsthand experience that he will give you exactly what you need plus more. Now, I promise you, I can go on and on and on and on with testimonies. I have a ton of them, but it's your turn. It's not about them and the results that they got. It is your turn. So not only do you get monthly group coaching inside of our Rapid Business Growth Mastermind, where I'm actually committing to your business for the next 12 months and really helping you create and design a massive game plan, help you create massive results. Not only do you get monthly group coaching and mastermind sessions with myself and other serious entrepreneurs, which will help with accountability and focus, and you also get the replays to all these sessions in a private members area. You also get monthly one-on-one coaching and strategy sessions with me personally to help you move your business forward faster. And you will also get the recordings of our one-on-one session, where we actually put together a game plan so you know exactly what you to be doing every day and we'll connect every month to help you put together another game plan, see where we are, what we need to tweak. Maybe we're looking at some of your marketing. Maybe you're looking at what you're really doing, and we're really going to make this thing happen. It's going to be absolutely amazing. In between sessions, you're also going to get email coaching and support between sessions. So you're never stuck trying to figure this stuff out. We'll be side by side, hand in hand, the whole way. You're also going to get access to a private Facebook group, but you also get access for an entire year to our Infinite Success University Inner Circle. This way, you will never have to worry about buying another training course again. A lot of people always say, what else am I going to buy? Is it trainings that I'm going to have to buy? I bought so many trainings before. What if I had to buy other trainings? Inside of our Infinite Success University Inner Circle, it's a one-stop shop. You get access to all the trainings that I ever released. Any ones that I release in the future, you get access to them for 100% free, no upsells or none of that. It's all there for you. You don't have to worry about buying any other courses or anything. So here's just a quick breakdown of, just in case you don't know what our Infinite Success University is all about. Here's just a quick, breakdown of just some of the stuff you get as an Inner Circle member. You get live weekly coaching webinars, which is $2,000 a month. We do them once a week. You get access to all that. You get the exclusive vault of marketing and business builder training, $1,000 a month value. You get interviews with top 6, 7, and 8-figure earners. We call it Top Earner Confessions, $497 a month value. And I'm saying per month because these vaults continue to grow. You get access to our private Facebook mastermind, and also, sorry about that. And you also get access, you get ongoing email coaching and support, which is a total value of $4,794 a month. That's just the value. You don't have to worry about anything close to that. But I'm just letting you know that that's the value of what you're going to be getting, and it's literally a one-stop shop. On top of what you get as a member of our Rapid Business Growth Mastermind, okay? On top of our Rapid Business Growth Mastermind, you're going to get live monthly group coaching and mastermind sessions with the replays, $297 a month value. You get monthly one-on-one coaching and strategy sessions with myself personally, and you're going to get the recordings. So $497 a month value. Just for these one sessions, one-on-one with me is be $497. So $497 a month, that's what it's going to be. Well, that's what the value is. But like I said, it's not going to be anywhere close to that for you, okay? I'm really going to make this ridiculous for you. You also get email coaching and support in between sessions, because I know a lot of times we get stuck, and only if we can just ask someone a question to get some clarity, it could really, really be life-changing. So that's what the email coaching and support. And if I had to jump on the phone with you in between sessions to help you get clear, because a lot of times I don't want this email back and forth, I'll probably say, hey, man, let's jump on the phone, and then we'll do that. So $197 a month value as well. That's another total real world value of $991 per month. And we add that up, it's a real world value of $5,785 per month in real world value. But your risk-free investment is nowhere near that. Now, even if I was to just cut that and just do $1,997 a month, it'll be an absolute steal. But I want to make this possible for everyone. Like I said, when I first got involved in this stuff, I had no money. People were telling me it's going to be $5,000 a month. For this kind of time with me, to be honest with you, for a year access, it'll be $10. But it's nowhere going to be enough, because I know everybody can't get their hands on that. And I get it. I've been there. When I was coming up through the ranks and I was charging all this money, how can I get some help? So I wanted to make something that was absolutely possible. So even if I was just to cut that in half, even with a small group at $997 a month, people will pay it. I've seen people pay it. I've had people pay it. But I know everyone can't get their hands on it. Okay? So even if I did $497 a month, because people spend that every month just in courses and product launches alone, and never get into any action and never get any results. But like I said, I want to make this doable for everyone. So I really sat down and talked to one of my mastermind partners, and he was like, man, just do $397 a month. I think it'll be absolutely worth it. People will do it. It won't be no problem, for 10 people to do that. And I was like, yeah, that's true. But I want to go a little bit further and beyond. So for $10 a day, yes, for $10 per day, 10 $1 bills or 2 $5 bills, $300 a month. And that's, like I said, it's only $10 per day. Yes, $10 per day. You get access to everything we just talked about. And like I said, it's only 7 spots left. And it's not one of those hard close things, because I know it's not, everybody's not really to just really commit and take things to a whole nother level. A lot of people just want to kind of, dip the toe in the water, just kind of maybe put the puzzle together on their own and just kind of figure it out. And I totally get, I understand it. But for those of you who are really ready to say, I'm ready right now to close out 2014 strong, okay? Really, in the $10 a day that we're talking about here, we're going to show you how to make that pay for itself. So don't look at that as an expense. Look at that as an investment, $10 a day. And we're going to show you how to make that pay for itself easily, okay? Because we can show you how to easily make 2 or 3 times that in your business alone. I promise you, just by a couple tweaks that we'll have in the mastermind sessions and so forth, okay? But like I said, we only have 7 spots left. So you want to go ahead and take action at marquelrussell.com/RBG. It's MarquerRussell.com/RBG for rapid business growth. Okay. Very simple. As I said, I know it's not for everybody. For those of you who are really serious and really want some one-on-one hand-holding coaching where I can really take you by the hand and show you how to create massive results at a rapid pace, and that's fast, it's going to blow you away. For those of you who are already taking action, for those of you who are already secured the spots, it's going to be absolutely life-changing. So when you go to marquelrussell.com/RBG, you're going to go to a page that looks like this. Okay, give you the details, and then you'll see right here it says put your email in for product access. So once you put your email in, you're going to click right here where it says proceed to checkout. Once you click proceed, it's a big green button that says proceed to checkout. Once you click proceed to checkout, it's going to take you to a page that looks like this. Now, if you do have a PayPal account connected already, you can just click log in. But if you don't have a PayPal account, it's okay. Right here where it says no PayPal account, pay using your credit or debit card. You can just click pay using your credit or debit card. Once you click that, it'll take you over here. Now you just fill out your information, country, name, first and last name, card information. Of course, this is PayPal, it's completely secure, and your email address, phone number, just the simple stuff. And down here you put your security check, which for this example is DUSNW, just to make sure you're not a spam or anything like that. And then you hit continue. Once you hit continue, it's done. It's going to take you over to a page that looks like this, where it says congrats and welcome to our Rapid Business Growth Mastermind. Check your email for your next steps. Talk soon, Marquel. And then you check your email. And a lot of people say, okay, how soon are we going to get into action? We're getting into action immediately. So once you do this, as it says, check your email for your next steps. So once you, for those of you who are already taking action right now, in your email is your next action steps to get the ball rolling. Because what I talked about is we're going to close 2014 off strong. We're going to take advantage of these last couple months in 2014 and create some massive momentum and create an absolute life change. So as I said, I want to get into some Q&A, answer any questions that you may have. You may have some questions about the mastermind. You may have some questions about anything that we covered tonight. But you want to go to marquelrussell.com/RBG if all the spots aren't taken already. If they are, I apologize. But grab a spot. So marquelrussell.com/RBG. I didn't load up bonuses and things of that nature because, like I said, there's only 7 more spots. And I'm giving you everything. Like you get access to any course that I've ever created. You get access to any course that I create, which I have a ton that I'm about to do. You get access to all of those. You get access to a vault of webinars that's continuously growing. It's like everything you need to learn from generating leads, productivity, prospecting, mindset, closing, offline marketing, online marketing, blogging, video marketing, free stuff, paid stuff. I mean, it's everything. Then you get a vault where you can tap into all the minds of the most successful entrepreneurs in our profession. Absolutely life-changing. How to set up automated marketing funnels. How to make money with webinars. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. How to set up podcasts. I mean, it's just crazy the value of the stuff you're going to get. It's everything in a one-stop shop, okay? So it's everything. So just go to marquelrussell.com, MARQUEL, Russell, RUSSELL.com/RBG. So with that being said, let's dive into some Q&A. Okay, Let me enable the chat. Okay, perfect. So the chat is open. I'm here for questions. Questions, comments, type in the chat box. Let me know how I can, let me know. Get some value tonight. Let's see. I see everybody still hanging out. Okay, so perfect. So let me know questions. Questions. Let me see. While y'all typing questions, let me check my phone because I know I see my phone lighting up. Hold on 1 second. Oh. Sean said I'm on the webinar. All right. So yeah, so type if you got any questions or comments. BG said just wanted to say thanks, great info. You're very welcome, BG. Congratulations once again on your book. Super excited for you. Let me see. Let's see if I got some questions came through the phone. Let's see. Let me see. Questions. Let me see. Sean said I'm on the webinar. You're welcome, BG. So anybody got questions? I mean, questions about anything. I mean, it could literally be about anything, It could be about the Mastermind program. It could be about any other point that we covered with the 8 strategies, vision, data method operation, prospecting, lead generation. I mean, it could be anything. Let's see. Messages coming through Facebook. Money said, good stuff, Marquell. I've seen what's inside the members area, and I highly recommend everyone join this phenomenally valuable program. Thank you so much, Lonnie. Thank you, brother. I mean, it's all there, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely get my phone back up. Definitely didn't leave any stone unturned. So I'm really serious about creating some of the biggest success stories. So for the 10 individuals who join me on this journey, I mean, hey, I'm rolling out the red carpet for you. I'm rolling out the red carpet for you. Because the reality is, if you're serious about your business, you're probably going to be investing $200 or $300 per month into your business anyway. And another thing I want to add, don't let the money be an issue. I mean, if we need to work out a payment plan or a certain amount, 152 every 2 weeks or something, whatever it is, reach out to me and let me know, because I'm in it for the success story. I'm not in it for the money. I mean, we can make money. I mean, that's awesome. But I like the success stories, like the testimonies we went through. I got tons and tons more of those success stories. I could bring individuals out right now and talk about the success and the results that they're creating. But I'm in it for the success stories. Okay, that's what I'm in it for. Man, maybe it'll sound a little selfish, but I like to hear the success stories. So if don't let the money be an issue. If there's anything I can do to help you out, let me know. Reach out to me, email me, call me. I think I gave my number out at the beginning. Email me, Facebook message me, whatever I got to do to help you out. I mean, I'm all for it. So let me know. So don't let that hold you back. If you see the value, then reach out to me and let me know what I can do to help you. Let me see. Let's see, everybody's still hanging out. So, and for those of you who are on text message me on your phone, Valerie said, "Good job. Looking forward to working with you." I'm definitely excited to work with you as well, Valerie. And for those of you who are on your phone and you can't type in the chat box, you can text my phone. Text my phone at 404-447-5919, and I'll take your questions there. Let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna scroll through a couple more times, and we'll call it a night. Questions. Let's see you. Went over the same version earlier. Guess I'll wait about 60 seconds just to see if any questions come through, and we'll wrap it up. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. So cool. So if we don't have any questions, we'll call it a night. Definitely appreciate all the great feedback. Definitely excited about working with all of you who's taking action. I know we just got a couple more spots left. So if you want to take action, as I said, if there's anything I can do to help you out, feel free to reach out to me, and we'll definitely work something out, because it's really all about helping you create that success story. And I mean, with all that said, enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. Donna said, "I'm still absorbing everything you said." Perfect, Donna. I think you have my number. If you want to reach out to me, you know, you got some specific questions that you don't want to type in the chat, hit me up. If you don't have it, text. Well, you can text. You got my number. 404-447-5919. Shoot me a text. We can jump on the phone if you want, answer any questions that you got, and see if we can make something happen for you. So let me know. Know I went through a lot. Know I went through it fast. Because like I said, I didn't want to keep you out here all night. Still absorbing everything you said. Evening, thanks. Good night, BG. Really appreciate it. I see you went ahead and got your garbage toss set up. Loving the picture. Cool. So yeah, so if anybody have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I don't want to keep you all night. If you don't have any questions, definitely appreciate you all for hanging out. I know it's Sunday night, got the games on and all kind of cool stuff. And I definitely don't take your time lightly at all, because you could have been doing anything right now. So if anything I can help you all, definitely looking forward to this journey with those 10 of you who taking action. And got somebody calling my phone now. So definitely looking forward to running with y'all. take action. If you see this a good fit, if you believe I can help you, take action. Super excited working with you. And until then, to the next video, until I talk to you all soon on the phone or in the Mastermind program, have a phenomenal week, because of course we start a new week. Have a phenomenal week and a phenomenal evening, everyone, because you absolutely deserve it. Talk to you soon.